Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick video on some of the notes that I took when we got to hear the amazing Chalene Johnson speak at Summit this year. And so she was probably my favorite person that I've heard speak so far. I mean, she's just like a natural leader. She's genuine. She's just real and just I want to be friends with her. So I wanted to share some of the things that I wrote down that she said that kind of spoke to me. And the first thing that I have written down is be imperfect. Nobody wants like the perfect friend. No one wants the perfect coach. No one wants the perfect leader. We're all humans. We're all making mistakes here. So it's not anything that we have to be perfect at. I mean, we're constantly learning, and through our failures is really how we're going to succeed. And she was saying, don't be the coach who does the whole like sprint, comes out of the gate and is like sprinting and then stops and then sprints and then stops. Because slow and steady wins the race, as you know, and she talks about that a lot. And she was saying, shuffling through this is fine as long as you're shuffling, but you got to keep going. You cannot lose that momentum. You've got to keep pushing, and you cannot carry those coaches who do not want to do that. It's not your job to push these people or to drag them through this whole thing, and don't feel like you have to do that, or that what they're doing or their success so far is because of you, because that's not true. We're all responsible for ourselves and what we're doing with this business, and there's a lot of potential and so much training out there. It's crazy. I mean, you probably are overwhelmed with information sometimes, and so don't feel that way. And she was saying, like, do the uncomfortable stuff. She was talking about making these videos, and I'll admit that I'm really bad with YouTube, and I really need to like step up my YouTube game and get on it, but it scares me, and I pick everything apart. And I think that what really spoke to me the most was, like, we all have that one fan, like whether it's a family member or your best friend or whatever, but we always have the one person who like loves us to death no matter what we do wrong. They're always going to love us and support us, pat us on the back, give us the big hug, like, it's okay, and that's who you should be talking to when you do these kind of videos. And that has been like an eye-opener for me, because I've got all these like little things I do when I'm nervous. Like, one of my coaches said, I always know you're nervous because like you'll touch your arm or like move your shoulder around, and a lot of people say or whatever it might be all the time, and that's my thing. Like, I just get nervous and start to do that. That's okay. Like, that's me, and if that bothers you, sorry about it. And that's what really kind of stuck out to me. She's like, you guys, I make videos all the time and it's not comfortable, but I just like speak to the one person. I don't have to speak to like all these people or wonder about those who might have something to say about what you're saying or you're posting or how you look in your video or whatever. I mean, for the longest time I would be just so afraid to like post a lot of different things. I was afraid to post because I thought about like the one or two people who might have something to say about it. And like, if you think about that, that's a pretty terrible way to live your life. And I quickly realized, like, this is my business. This is what I do. In most cases, people just don't happen to see you working. But social media is big for this business for me, and so I'm going to have to do the uncomfortable. And if that means making videos and doing this the whole time, then that's what I'm going to do. But I just want to remind you all to do like the scary stuff and be real. don't be afraid to like show your personality and your spunk and like whatever makes you different. Do that. That is why your coaches signed up with you. You know, they could have signed up with whoever, but they didn't. They signed up with you, and so there's a reason for that. And they liked your connection and who you were and how you did things. And so don't stop being yourself because of these little things that make you nervous. So short and sweet video, but I just wanted to remind you that like do those little scary things that are going to make you hop outside of your comfort zone and really help you to grow your team. Um, I promise, and this is my word, and I've got it now on video, that I'm going to be better at YouTube, because that's the thing that I have to work on for me, and that's that's what I'm going to do. So set some goals, do some scary things, and see what happens. I'll talk to you guys later.